Hello students, today we are going to start chapter 14 perimeter and area. So let's suppose that we have to go around a paddy field. Okay, this is a field starting from one point. So starting from here we are starting to take one round of the paddy field. Okay, full round we are taking from one point. After completing a round, so we are completing the full round. The total distance walked is the perimeter or boundary. So whatever distance we have walked, that is the perimeter of or boundary. So perimeter of the this paddy field. The length of the boundary of a figure is called its perimeter. So the length of the boundary of a figure is called its perimeter. Now first we will see types of triangle. So by side. So first one is equilateral triangle. So in equilateral triangle, all three sides are equal. Okay, all three sides are equal. Second one is isosceles triangle. In that only two sides are equal. In isosceles triangle, only two sides are equal. Then third one is scalene triangle. That is has no equal sides. All sides are different. That is called scalene triangle. Now we will see the perimeter of triangle ABC is the sum of the sides of triangle ABC. Means sum means addition. So this is a scalene triangle. All sides are different. So perimeter of triangle ABC. So we want to find the perimeter of ABC. So what we have to do? We have to do addition of triangle ABCs. Means side of triangle ABC. So AB plus BC plus CA. So we will get, so what is the length of AB? That is C. Then length of BC is A. Then length of AC is B. So perimeter of triangle ABC equal to C plus A plus B. So now perimeter of an equilateral triangle means all sides are equal. Means all sides means A means all sides are equal. If AB equal to 3 centimeter, so same way AC equal to 3 centimeter and BC equal to is also 3 centimeter. So perimeter equal to sum of the sides of triangle ABC. So sides are AB plus BC plus CA. So A plus A, we will get 3A. So also we can write 3 multiply by one side. If AB equal to 5, so what we will do? We will multiply 3 multiply by 5. So we will get 15. So thus perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 3 times of one side. So 3 times of one side. Now we will learn perimeter of a square. So this is a square. In square all sides are equal. In square all sides are equal. So perimeter of a square ABCD equal to, first we have to write the sides AB plus BC plus CA plus DA. So equal to AB equal to A. So BC equal to A plus CD equal to A plus DA equal to A. So how many A happen? 4 times. So 4A. So we will write 4 multiply by one side. Thus perimeter of a square is 4 times the length of one side. Now next is perimeter of rectangle. So this is a rectangle. So perimeter of rectangle PQRS. So name we have given PQRS. So sides are here PQ plus QR plus RS plus SP. So perimeter of rectangle PQRS equal to sum of all sides. So that is PQ plus QR plus RS plus SP. So now what is the length of PQ, that is A, then QR equal to B, then SR equal to A, then SP equal to B. So A plus B plus A plus B. So A plus A, that is 2A, then B plus B, that is 2B. Now 2A plus 2B, we will take out 2 as a common. So inside we will write A plus B. So formula is 2 multiply length plus breadth, means A means length. So SR is the length and B means breadth, means RQ is the breadth. So perimeter of rectangle equal to 2 multiply by length plus breadth. Now we will see quadrilateral. So first we will see the definition of quadrilateral. What is quadrilateral? A quadrilateral is a plane figure made with 4 line segments closing in a space. So what is quadrilateral? It is a figure with made up of 4 line segments. So like rectangle and square. So first we will see types of quadrilaterals. So there are many types of quadrilaterals, as the word quad means 4. Quad means what? 4. All these types of quadrilateral have 4 sides and the sum of angles of these shapes is 360 degrees. So first one is trapezium, then parallelogram, then squares, then rectangle, then rhombus, then kite. So here picture, so parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, square, trapezium and kite. These all are quadrilateral, having four sides. Now perimeter of a quadrilateral. So this is a quadrilateral. So perimeter equal to sum of all sides. So that is AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. So what is the length of AB? A, then BC, B plus CD, C plus DA equal to D. So A plus B plus C plus D equal to sum of the length of all sides. Now next, perimeter of a closed figure bounded by 5 line segments. Now we will see the perimeter of 5 line segment figure. So perimeter equal to sum of all sides. So first AB plus BC second line segment, then CD third line segment, then DE fourth line segment, then EA fifth line segment. So AB equal to A plus BC equal to B plus CD equal to C plus DE equal to D plus EA equal to E. So A plus B plus C plus D plus E. So sum of length of all sides. So whatever length given, that we have to add. Now next we will see about area. Now what is area? Area is the amount of surface space that an object has. Whatever the object occupy the space, that is known as a area. Area is reported in the amount of square unit, and area we will write in square unit. Now area and perimeter. So what is area? Area is the amount of space an object takes up. Area means in space taken by the object, means inside of the object how much space the object has taken, that is area. And what is perimeter? Perimeter is the distance around an object, the boundary of the object, that is known as a perimeter. Now next, definition of area. The magnitude means size of a plane region is called its area. So the inner part of the object is called area. Now it is a A4 size paper. It is placed in a table. So For example, the space occupied by A4 sheet of paper on the table is the area of A4 sheet paper. So what is the area of A4 sheet paper? So this is the area of A4 sheet paper, how much space it is occupied on the table. So this is the area of A4 sheet paper. Now in figures given below, which one has larger area? So it is difficult to tell just by looking at this figure. We can't able to say which one is bigger and which one is smaller. So what we will do? We will place them on a squared paper or graph paper where every square measures 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter. Means in graph paper we will place these shapes so that we will come to know which one is smaller and which one is greater by counting the squares. So like this way we will place the shapes on the graph paper. So see, in first square is there. So in that how many square units are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is 9 square units. So area of square equal to 9 square unit. So same way in rectangle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So here how many square units are there? 15. So area of rectangle equal to 15. So this way we can find all shapes area by putting in a graph paper. A region whose boundary is a square of side 1 centimeter in length is called 1 centimeter square, and as the area 1 square centimeter. Area is always expressed in square units of length. So this is a square. So it is length. It is a length having 1 centimeter. Okay, so we will write area is always expressed in square unit of length. So area equal to 1 square unit. So unit segment length equal to 1 centimeter. What is the length of square? 1 centimeter. Means in square all sides are equal, so length of square equal to 1 centimeter. So unit square, so we will multiply 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter, so we will get 1 centimeter square. So centimeter multiplied by centimeter, we will get centimeter square. So area equal to 1 square centimeter or centimeter square. So area is the measure of region. Area is the measure of region. Area formula. The method to find area by using squared paper is time consuming. Okay. So putting the shapes in the squared paper or in the graph, it is a time consuming. It will take so much time. So what we have to do, and generally gives approximate result for simple closed figures. To make the work easier, we have to develop some area formula. So here are some area formula. So with help of that formula, we will find out the area of the shape. So first area of a rectangle. So how to find the area of a square or rectangle? So your methods are there. Draw a rectangle 5 centimeter long. So first we have to draw the rectangle 5 centimeter long, means length having 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter wide and 3 centimeter wide. So draw the rectangle on a graph paper having 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter squares. So you have to draw the rectangle in a graph paper. So 1 square should be have a 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter squares. The rectangle covers 15 squares completely. So length is how many how many squares are there in the length side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 5 centimeter. In wide, how many squares are there? 1, 2, 3. So 3 centimeter. Okay, so we can multiply 5 3s are 15, and even we can add. We can count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So how many squares are there? 15. So the area of rectangle equal to 15 square centimeter, which can be written as 5 multiplied by 3. We can do multiplication also. 5 multiplied by 3 square centimeter means length multiplied by breadth. So 5 is length and 3 is breadth. So area of rectangle equal to length multiplied by breadth, square units. Now area of square. The area of a square equals any of its two sides multiplied together. So inside two sides are equal. So area of square equal to S multiplied by S, means side multiplied by side. So side equal to 7 centimeter and this side equal to 7 centimeter. Both are equal. So A equal to 7 multiplied by 7. So we will get 49 centimeter square. Thank you.